All right, day three of back testing. Here we go. So this one is just going to be really brief and fast. Let's look at what gold did today, and then we'll look at GJ2. Then I want to just look at random pairs that I'm not trading. I think I'll look at EJ instead of GJ. I'll look at EUR/JPY. But I don't trade EUR/JPY, by the way. But let's first look at what gold did. So last night we talked about gold, sterling. I remember on the call we said that I mentioned that I didn't really have any feelings on gold and stuff like that. But I could still see it going down just because I felt like the the trade was, I think we were around here as when we had that recording, like I just felt like the trade was not done because this exhaustion right here. So price did a whooping, I think 300 pips after that 214. And how could we have capitalized on that? This is on our entry time frame using where is structure and all of that. As at this point, we have price retest this level of support as resistance minor structure. Then you have this exhaustion here, price closed below it. And then you have price closing below it right here. So although we don't have any valid trend line that I can draw here, don't have any, because I like the trend line to be mostly creating higher lows, but higher highs. But if we have two higher lows here, so I just put it very minor structure trend line. So that can be a confluence I can use. So we have this push down price retested here with exhaustion, which is also a retest of a which is also a retest of a supply zone. You can put your feet right here to help you know where to get out, and then price went down to 3209. My ultimate TP for this was 3211, and then that hit. So immediately after, price created a higher low exhaustion, and then we have this bullish variation here, and this is all at support. This is all at support. Is a support level, and it's proving to be a strong support level where price is holding. So we moved all the way up. Of course, this is not a valid trend line to keep using, right? And so back to this resistance here. Back to that resistance. What am I doing? Okay. So this pushed up here. One could have taken a buy around London's. This is London session. Right here. How could you have known this was a buy? You have this bullish variation right here. You know, you have this bullish variation right here, and then the next candlestick that opens up was also a bullish candlestick. And this is price at support. You have confluence of the TP1, price hitting TP1 of minor structure. You have the next candlestick here. Is bullish. You have that creating a higher low, 214. And then you have this bullish variation right here. You have this bullish variation right here, and then the next candlestick that opens up was also a bullish candlestick. And this is price at support. You have confluence of the TP1, price hitting TP1 of minor structure. You have the next candlestick here is bullish. You have that creating a higher low W is one of the things I listed out as a very high probability, what's it called? Or confluence. So one could have, if we are taking this to this level of resistance right here, that would have been 240 pips with a stop loss. So the stop loss will be wide if we are taking it right here. Well, the stop loss would just be below that candlestick that I created. But that would be 86 pips, which is a lot, but yeah, it's gold and it's on a higher time frame than small time frame. So the price created an ascending continuation channel. This is what I call ACC, ascending continuation channel, because you didn't really have a valid divergence here. And then you have bullish momentum inside the ascending channel, right? And then price came here as well and created like a support area. So this is kind of like a minor structural break and retest here. So anyway, one would have gotten out of the trade here only for it to push all the way up. And this is the level we talked about yesterday that I'm saying, oh, I'm just waiting for price to come to this area, for price to enter this 4-hour supply zone. And I'll sell from there. Now that price is at that level of supply, obviously you can see how this momentum is so bullish. And this one candlestick just represented that, oh, I understand that this is a supply level, but the bullish are kicking in. So I'm just going to wait. I don't know what it's doing right now. It's not yet clear. One thing about price is it's going to tell you, and you have to be patient. Let it be clear. Don't be in a hurry. We've done the math. Price is going to give pips. So even if it's 500 you take for the week, that is still massive. That's still good. So let's also wait. I'm going to wait for price to come back. I do believe it's going to show when it wants to be bearish. Or if it's going to be bullish, I don't like, we're going to just follow through with it and all that. So, we'll just make sure that we are in line with what structure is doing. So I'll just put that right there for that trend line to see if that will break and retest or respect it, however the case is. We are still in a downtrend structure that can possibly be the major structure of this. Do you see this minor structure on 1 hour? We can have this like higher, like lower highs and lower lows on 4 hour. So let's just wait and see. But obviously inside a structure, we can have buys and sells. We can see how gold has been given buys and sells in it. So GJ, what GJ did was to um actually I'm feeling very sleepy. So sorry. Bounce off this trend line that we adjusted yesterday. So I was like, we're going to wait for it to get here, and then it did. It pushed up, we tested, did a like minor thing right there where you could have taken a bite. This was around London session, everything aligned. That's about 60 pips. So now we're just waiting for what price will do. I'm still waiting to see if we actually, if price will actually push outside this trend line, because this has, I know I've mentioned this maybe on Saturday or not on Saturday, but just looking at this, right? That price will come back and do this, what it did. Oh no, we'll take a sell. So one could have actually taken a sell right there. So if we wait for this to push like this, that will be a confirmed buy. But how could we have taken a sell there for GJ? We had this strong bullish momentum here. After waiting for this push down, this would have been our entry level. Because price retested this supply zone with exhaustion and give this candlestick. This is like candlestick variation two, almost like it, and then pushed all the way down here. That's about, you needed extra confirmation after that drop this drop, right? That's about 46 pips. About 46 pips. So that's it. I don't think I have strength for GJ right now. I wanted to mark up from the start, but I think we'll do that some other time. Right now, I just want to make sure that we're showing up. And then GU, and then GU, um, yeah, yesterday we talked about GU being bullish. We talked about GU being bullish right there. It's coming to this monthly trend line. Think that's what it's doing. That's what she's doing so far. So far, so good. If one can get up at London session, take this baby up to this level. We are good to go. Gold is really bullish. We can catch it. That's good, but I don't know. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for more clarity. So we'll see. Anyway, maybe I should just make do of my promise. Because why would I say, let me check Euro JPY when I am this tired? So I'm just going to go on the monthly. One of the things I want to achieve with this call is I want, you know, even if you've never, even if you've never really bought the course, I want you to be able to analyze the market and see structure on your own, So just a quick top down on EJ. Just a quick top down on EJ. Oh, it's been a while I've seen Euro JPY. It support now. It got to resistance and pulled back. Uh, I don't see anything to do on the weekly right there. Um, 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 but so far, probably have more clarity. All right, so we had this bullish push here, and then price came all the way down, and it's pulling back. So we can watch. Let me just draw this supply zone. This first, but yeah. So this looks bullish. Yeah. So this looks bullish anyway, but we'll get more confirmation after the break and retest of this zone right here, this current zone. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you stay with your trades, be patient, be disciplined, don't chase, attract your trade. I feel like I should be saying stuff like that. Okay, bye.